I'm looking at pursuing content creation as a means, something I really want to do, something we've wanted to do. And we just have to start and improve. And it's like, not put it off. We're just going to post whatever it looks like. Even if the video is really dodgy, really bad, we're going to post it. And so this is us. And so we're two gay Gen Xers hanging out in London. So we've been to Fortitude, now we're going to Elaine's. Friday morning, a nice busy day ahead. And we have a list of things really that we're going to chat about. Okay. My mind's gone blank right now, matey.
We're going to chat about one thing I was chatting to my brother about yesterday, because we were talking about wine in pubs. And because I'm trying to find, well, I have now found a place for my family to have 13, I was tasked with 13 of us to get together just before Christmas in a pub.
In London?
In London, where everybody can get to.
Wow. Have you found somewhere?
I've had to compromise on the Adam and Eve on Wells Street, which is fine. It's not the best. The thing is that a lot of the good pubs, gastro pubs, are out of the centre, like in Islington or Hackney or wherever. So central London itself isn't brilliant for actual big kind of Victorian gastro pubs. Anyway, so we're going to go to the Adam and Eve. And then that got us talking, because he said, oh, what about the Draper's Arms in Islington? Because Mel knows a sommelier there.
Okay.
So
where's the Draper's Arms?
It is, can't remember which square it's on, but it's on a square in Islington.
Okay.
Sort of Barnsbury Way, I think.
Okay.
And then, should we go down here?
Yeah.
Then that got us talking about, because we were talking about decent pubs with decent wine.
In that picture as well, matey.
Thank you. Fuck. Yeah, decent pubs. Pubs with decent wine is what I'm trying to say. Pubs with decent wine. And we decided that is...
That's it, I can see you. Excellent.
That is a mission that we need to do. We need to be on.
You're chopping your head off, mate. This first video is so bad, but it'll be quite hilarious. We can only get better.
Yes, we can only get.
I think it's the Children's Hospital.
The National.
Almond Street.
I think that's further around the corner.
Okay.
I think that's my filming issue, is trying not to trip up and looking at, maybe if we're on a quieter street it'd be easier. Maybe over there. Hello, because you got your bag.
You know, I think the last time I was around here, it was a Friday, and I was with Howard, and we were having a boozy Friday, and he ended up going to Nico Dodonna's store and spending about £400 on clothing.
What? Because he was drunk?
Yeah, he was a bit tipsy and just splashed the cash.
Did he like what he bought?
I'm not too sure.
There we are. We're back now.
Not too sure, but we're not going to go on a spending spree.
We're not going to go on a spending spree. We can't afford to go on a spending spree. We need to spend it on wine.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see where we are. We go on a...
So we do prices in London as well. So basically 2 coffees and 2
how much
cakes.
Was that?
That was £16.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay. That's our first stop. Right. The drinks are on me next. That's outrageous.
Well, I think it's £3.75 for the coffee.
Straight down?
And then 5 something for each cakey thing.
Wow. What is this?
Oh my God, a spider.
Oh, it's a spider.
It's horrible. Is it for Halloween?
Oh my God.
It's made by Facebook. Facebook group. Oh, I do love this part of London.
It is great, isn't it?
It's like Lloyd Baker Street. Not Lloyd Baker Street. What's Lamb's Conduit Street?
Lamb's Conduit
It's next
Street.
door, isn't it?
We love Lamb's. Oh, let's go over this side.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to go down here.
We haven't got anybody.
I'm going to go down here.
Well, this will be a lesson in this is going to be a lesson in
filming on an iPhone.
Editing. I got a crack on the back of my phone. I never saw that before. Yes. I don't know if we're going the right way, but we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere.
Probably up street like there.
Right, so now we've had our coffee.
Yeah.
I suppose we're allowed to have a drink, aren't we?
Yes.
Because it's nearly midday.
It's nearly midday, so it's perfect. It's not morning drinking. So
it's morning drinkings when you go on flights and stuff and you're at airports. You can drink any time then. But we have got a sort of rule that we'll start at 12. Unless it's a birthday.
But today is an exceptional day.
Yes.
But I reckon it'll be about 12:15 by the time we get our drink.
So that'll be certainly lunchtime.
Is this? It's not Grayson Road. What is it?
Oh, here we are. This is... No, it's not Grayson Road. That's...
Hold on. I just need to get you sunglasses on.
Sunglasses are on.
On a beautiful autumnal day in London.
Right, we are walking now to... Well, I think maybe that is Kingsway down there.
Yes. So for me, let's talk about how come we're free today. Basically, we're both freelancers, and I've really ground to a halt with work. Having a brain surgery last year didn't help matters for me, but now it's like, the whole industry, film and TV, has dried up for me. I've made 3 music videos this year, and that's it.
And great video.
2 gay Gen Xers hanging out in London, and food and drink is a huge interest of ours. Going to pubs, having a beer, having a glass of wine, and you have a bit of a career though as a photographer, particularly with food and drink.
I do. Well, it's a hobby which turns into a working thing now and again.
So
I either drink it or
did you become a specialist in working for breweries?
I was lucky that in one of my first commissions was to photograph a book called This Way. To photograph a book called London's Best Pubs. So when I did that, I met a guy. I'm lying, actually. It wasn't London's Best Pubs. It was the World Beer Book or something like that. It was it's just called The Beer Book. And a guy called Tim Hampson. And the first time I met him...
Is that camera on you or on the wall?
It should be on me.
Okay. I think that...
Yeah.
Cool.
And he is big in the beer industry. Anyway, so I went to Europe with him and I went around the UK with him photographing beer and pubs and breweries. And so we struck up a great friendship. And then after that, he went and wrote a book called London's Best Pubs. And I did the photography for that as well.
Amazing.
And then after that, I did more work in the brewery industry, and then I photographed people drinking beer, photographed beer awards, that kind of thing. And a little bit of food in between, usually in pubs.
Very good. And
and it means that we can go out, eat and drink.
You
I'll
work
put it on
1 day a
expenses.
week in a letting agency, don't you? As a bit
I
of
do. I'm head of bits and bobs.
Okay. Head of bits and bobs.
Yeah.
Very good. We'll get that on your business card.
Head of bits and bobs, and I do photography. I photograph some properties to put on the market. Some are nice. Some. The other day, I was there with one of the other girls.
Mind that vomit, Lucy.
That's too lots of vomit. And we went in, and the tenant had said, "It's okay, I'm at work. Just let yourself in." So we got in there, and we were in the bedroom, and then we realised that we thought that somebody was actually under the duvet.
Oh, fuck off.
And we both froze. And then we thought, what do we do? And then we started kind of going, hello, hello. And then I ended up getting my pen and picking the duvet up. And I realised that somebody just shoved a whole load of sleeping bags and sheets in me.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That was a bit weird. I thought we could have had a dead body on our hands. Anyway, never a dull moment there.
So food and drink is a main huge interest. But I have to say, you've got a new book coming out.
I have got a new book.
Food or drink related.
No, it's related to doors.
Because how did that come about? So how did you have to pitch an idea like I would in film? Did you have to pitch?
I pitched
to a publisher.
I pitched the idea.
And did you know the publisher beforehand?
I pitched the idea to about 5 publishers.
And you literally email them saying, "Oh, hi, my name's Cath."
I emailed them a synopsis with a few pictures.
Okay.
And then luckily they got back to me quite quickly. I just said, I've got some ideas about this book with doors in films, doors of authors, smart doors, quirky doors, Art Deco doors. And they liked the idea because they had published other books on house history before.
Fantastic. So that's how it started. And 5 years later, is it? 5 years later.
5 years later.
It's been published is it next week?
Being published on the 28th.
Amazing.
I'm going to go over here because I know I'm going to trip over myself while I'm filming.
Okay.
So hold that thought.
If you do trip over, can we get that on?
And then you'll just see my face fly into it. I think it's on this side of the road. Yeah, no, that side of the road, I mean. Yeah. So they said yes, and it's being published on the 28th of October.
It's so exciting. Have you got a book launch to go to?
Well, shit. We haven't got a book launch, no, but we'll probably just have a bit of a get-together in the pub.
That'd be so cool.
Book launches are a thing of the past, I'm afraid.
Okay. And
when I used to work at BBC Books, they did book launches big time.
You were interviewed by the Mail on Sunday, and will that be next weekend?
That is coming out this Sunday.
Oh, how exciting.
This Sunday, we've got the Mail on Sunday article. So I've not read it, not seen it.
Oh, that's going to be exciting. I might have to go and get a copy.